Welcome to Rise Up to Connect TV. My name is Jim Hollinger. We've got the training team with us today, and we're going to be sharing with you what you should do first. You know, sometimes you look at something and you don't know exactly how to get started, and whenever I look at something new, there's one thing I do. I look at it, and say, well, can this increase my income? And I'm going to do it with a free test run. I'm going to test it before I buy it. And what I do is I just call a couple people and I say, hey, would you take a look at this and tell me what you think? That's a good way to test the product before you buy it. And if they say, hey, I'm in it, I say, well, I'm going to send you a join link just as soon as I sign up, okay? And that's a good way to do it. Then the second thing you want to do to increase your income is by spending it one time with us, one time out of pocket of $37. That's all it costs to get started with us. One time out of pocket, $37. Everything after that is all self-funding. The third thing you want to do to increase your income is by making 2 sales. Do you know that when you make 2 sales and they do exactly the same thing, you've got your money back and plus, and then so are they. They'll be right behind you. We'll take a look at that in the compensation program. Increase your income by changing your withholding, and you need it now, immediately. All you have to do is go to where you work, and one of the programs you're going to get with us when you join is how to save money with your taxes, which you saw in the first video. And all you have to do is go to your company and say, hey, I'd like to change my withholding. And if you're getting a tax refund, I don't know if you know it or not, but you're letting the government use your money. Well, you can switch that around. You can go there and change your exemptions to 9. You say, well, I don't have that many kids. Doesn't matter. Legally, you can do that, and then you can take that money and you'll start increasing your income by the money they've been taking out, which for most people is $300 to $500 a month. That's immediate income that's going to start coming to you to give you the money that you might want to spend to increase your business. Or here's another idea for you. Use the money to pay off your credit cards. When tax time comes around, if you happen to need money because you didn't have enough write-offs, you can use your credit card. You'll be in better shape than you were in because you saved all that interest on your credit card all year. So that's another idea for you. And number 5, you can increase your income by reducing your debt. One of the classes that we offer is how to eliminate your debt. Did you know that 1/3 of the money that most people make goes to pay interest? If we can reduce that and get rid of the interest, we're going to increase your lifestyle by 1/3, not counting what we're going to do with the tax benefit package. So folks, we've got some exciting things to share with you, and we're going to show you how to increase your money by saving money on what you're already spending. So we've got just a lot of stuff to share with you, and the next thing I want to share with you is how you can increase your income by increasing your knowledge. First thing you want to do is invite people to the open house. This is the test run of success. You invite people to come to our open house. We made our website so that you can test it without joining. I'm going to show you about that in a little bit here. The other thing you want to do is you want to ask somebody, do you know anyone that needs money for anything? And the first thing they say, yeah, me. Then you say, well, do you know anyone else that needs money? You say, yeah, a lot of people. That's the first thing that you want to do. As a matter of fact, I do that by I made some cards, and they're bigger than a business card. And this is what it says. Do you know anyone that needs money for anything? Have them go to this website and take a look at it and put your phone number on there. Say, give me a call if you'd like some more information about it. I did make a PDF of this. There's 8 up on an 8.5 by 11 card stock. I punched holes in it. The other day I told you about this. I'd like to tell you a little something else about that hole. If you've got a piece of notebook paper with a hole in it, a punched hole, is there a way that you can push a quarter through that hole without bending or tearing the paper? Most people try it and they can't do it. They try to bend the paper, fold it over, and they tear the paper. It can be done. And I tell people that. I said, I'm going to show you how to do that. But first of all, let me show you how to do this, because I'm going to show you how to get out of debt in 1 year using our program. And you probably don't know how that works, but I'm going to show you how to do that too. It's just a little attention getter. I've done fairs and had a booth at the fair, and I had that card with the hole in it, and I was giving it out to people. And they said, well, how does this work? I said, well, just walk around here. You're going to be at the fair for a while. Walk around and think about it, and then come back here and I'll show you. I had people come back 3 hours later at the end of the day because they had a booth. They said, hey, I got to know how to do this. This has been bugging me all day. And then I show them how to do it. And if you'd like to know how to do that, I'll tell you on another webinar. We want to talk about the power of duplication. They need to understand how this works and what it works and the power there is in duplication. You start out with people you know. I knew Bob, and I said, Bob, I said, do you need to raise money for anything? Do you need money for anything? He says, you know, I'm trying to help the Little League raise $1 million. And he said, I'd really like to do that. And I said, well, can I share a simple system with you? It's called a 2x2 power pack. What you do is you invite 2 people. So you go to Little League and say, look, you've got a lot of kids here. Do you think any of those kids are going to be going to college, or their parents might have student loans that need to be paid off? He goes, well, yeah, sure. And I said, we're going to show them how they can do that. Do you think the parents of those kids would like to either remodel or build a new home? They would. Do you think any of those kids that are going to college or getting out of high school or be getting married and needing money for either to pay for their wedding or to go take a real nice honeymoon? You can show them how to do these things with a one-time out-of-pocket of $37. That's incredible. Everything we do is self-funding. You don't have to take money out of your pocket for anything else unless it's something that you want to do on above and beyond. Do you think any of those college students are going to want to start their own business? They might need $200,000. They might need $2 million. We can help people raise that kind of money, all with $37. Do you think that those folks would like to take their kids on vacation, their family on vacation? The answer to that is yes. We can show them how to fund that and how to do it, or how to buy a new car or a used car. Did you know that most people in America are one flat tire away from not being able to make a car payment? That's right, one flat tire. I knew some people that went and bought a new car because they needed tires and they couldn't afford them. So it was easy for them to finance a new car than it was to come up with enough money to buy all new tires. This group of people that we're talking about are people who have something that they'd like to do, some kind of a business, a personal goal. There's another group of people out there, and I'm going to call them the Good Samaritans. They're people that just like helping other people. That's me. I'm a Good Samaritan. I like this group. I like working with this group because I like working with people that go to church. I know who my Savior is, and I'm glad to tell other people about him. And I also know that in our church there's people that are hurting. There are a lot of kids that have special needs. There are young people in there who have parents now who have special needs, and they need extra money. Whether it's to pay for a medical procedure, dental procedure, they need more money. Do you think any of these people would say, yes, I need money for something? Yes, they would, and we can help them. A pastor came to me and he said, my sister wrote 7 books to give out to the ladies in the church when they are facing financial challenges or life's challenges. And all the books are on different topics. And he said, she needs to raise $3,000. Can we do that? And I said, we can do that pretty quick. He said, all right. He said, I'll tell her about it. We got together. We can help people. In the church, another lady come up and she said, I don't know what to do. I've lost my husband. I've got 3 kids. There's no way financially I can take care of all of that. We can help. How? By helping other people. That's the key to this. If all you're thinking about is how can I make all the money in the world? And Arch, I'm going to ask you a question a little bit about that, all right? It's something we talked about yesterday. So I'm going to ask you to speak up first at the end of this recording and address that issue. Your goal here is to find people who have a need and help them fill it. You're getting ready to retire and you say, you know, I'd like to build a retirement home. We've got 3 floors in our house. Those steps are not as easy as they used to be. And we're thinking about doing something different for retirement. Actually, their wife and I are talking about getting a motorhome or a travel trailer and traveling around the country doing live meetings on what we're doing. Maybe you'd like to support missions and missionaries. You can do that with this. You can show people how they can go where they want to go, serve where they want to serve, do the kind of things that they want to do. And it's called the power of duplication. By sharing this with 2 people, Bob shared this with 2 people. They shared it with 2 others. The church shares this with 2 people. They shared it with 4 others. It's called the 2 get 2. And that's how simple this is. Now we're going to take that and we're going to turn that into a great income. And I'm going to show you how we get paid and how we make our money. 2 questions you want to ask people. Do you know anyone that needs money for anything? And when they say, yes, me, the next question you want to ask them is, well, what would you do with $100,000? Maybe you'd like to take your family on a vacation. People ask me, why do you use this picture when it comes to showing a compensation plan? Because it's full of dreams. You want to take your family on a vacation? It doesn't matter if it's a cruise, a cabin. Maybe you'd like to buy a log cabin. We can help you do that. Maybe you'd like to rent it out. Use it when you want, and then rent it out the rest of the year. Did you know that you can stock the lake with fish and deduct it off of your taxes? You know, can you imagine people coming there fishing, getting some of the biggest fish they've ever caught? And do you think they're going to tell people about your cabin? You bet you they are. And that's what you can do with the things that you're going to learn working with us. First of all, it's all about you. And you need to do this very simple thing that I told you. You need to make what's called a 2x2 power pack. And here's how it works. You invite 2 people that you know and say, hey, I'd like to show you how to get educational packages that will help you accomplish your goals and your dreams in life. The first thing you do is you're going to spend $37 one time out of your pocket. That was number 2 on the list. Why? Because you're ready to go. You know that this is working, you like it, you've seen it, and people have responded. You want to enroll before they do. All right? So you want to go ahead and enroll in a power pack. Now here's what you do. You invite 2 people. I invited Mitch and I invited Jamal. They came in and I said, look, this is very simple, guys. All you do is go out and invite 2 people. Mitch got excited. He went out the first day and he invited 2 people, Jay and North Star. Now, North Star is not a name. It's a username that we have that we can put up for our website. They went out and they invited 2 people, okay? Jamal went out and he invited Bob. Bob and Jamal were putting together a strategy, and Mitch's team went crazy, and they went out and they each all invited their 2. Now, Mitch just completed his 2x2. What that means is, all right, he put together a power pack, and he just made some money. And I want to share with you how that works, okay? When you complete a power pack, that is closed, and you receive a $37 as the pack leader. So Mitch just received $37. That quick, that easy. $20 goes to the person that enrolled him. Now, who enrolled Mitch? You did. And so you received the $20. The other thing that happens is you get to do it again if you want. Mitch, do you have some other people that you'd like to invite? Do you have some other people you know? And he goes, yeah. All right, well, you can do that again. And they're going to follow you. Watch this. The other thing that's going to happen is you're going to receive, okay, another power pack, because when Mitch came back in, he came back in over here. So that means you just received $37. Your enroller received $20. You have another power pack, and you get to go again. And you got to watch this. This thing changes. Actually, all this happens in a millisecond. And I'm slowing it down and just kind of watching the screen, and when it happens, I want to tell you about it. You're going to receive 2 training package. One, they're $74. No money out of your pocket. It's all done behind the scenes for you. You're going to get a continuing education, which is going to teach you more about this, and you're going to receive a product of your choice. You want to learn how to get out of debt? That's one of the classes we offer. You can take that class. You want to learn how to create more wealth? That's another class you can take. Maybe you're at the retirement age and you say, I need to know more about retirement planning. That's a class that you can choose. And all of these classes are designed to help you with life, stuff they don't teach you in school. You're also going to receive a share in our Rise Up bonus pool. And you go, what's that? The company takes the money that they make on the sales of their product. After they pay you, they put it into a pool. And when you enter that pool, you're going to receive shares of the growth in the company and the profit on these products. And Mitch, because Mitch followed you, he's followed you into that pool. So you and him are both going to be receiving shares. Now let's go back. Whoops, something else just happened. Did you notice it down here? Jay just got her 2 people to get their 2. That means she just completed her power pack. And if you're watching what's going on here, that means she gets another power pack. She got $37 because she's the one that was the leader of this team. $20 went to her inviter, and who was that? Mitch. They received another training package, 2 training packages. They also received shares in the pool, and Jay followed Mitch into the pool. Now, she also followed Mitch over here into the second module. And then Bob and Mitch and Jamal, they went out, and the team said, okay, we know what we're doing. Let's put together our plan. And they went out, and they filled up this team. And that just happened. Jamal just received what? Another product package, another 2x2, $37. And because you enrolled Jamal, you receive 20, and you get to start another power pack. So this power pack is complete, and it continues on like that. Now this is just an illustration of how it works. It actually works faster than this because all these people are doing this at the same time, and as they do that, they keep following each other, coming back into these pools, and every time product is sold, people are getting paid. You can receive over 2,000 bonus checks just by working with this team. And folks, these will accomplish your dreams, your goals, whatever it is. But you need to write it down. If you only need $3,000, if you need $2 million, you're going to need to do a little bit more work. What should you do first? Do a test run, spend $37 out of your pocket, make 2 sales, increase your income by changing your withholding if you need, increase your income by reducing your debt, increase your income by saving money on what you're already spending, increase your income by increasing your knowledge. And we will help with all of those things. So folks, that's what this is all about. And next time, we're going to teach you some more stuff. And I'm going to teach you how to get leads without spending any money out of your pocket. So if you say, I don't have anybody to talk to, how would you like to get 1,000 free leads a month? And in the next class, we're going to talk to you about the best leads and what you can do with those. So I'm going to end this up here.